Today we'll be continuing on with our mini improvement series here on Roblox Spray Paint. Today we'll be improving my old glass graffiti piece that I did a few months back. And just like the previous improvement video, we'll be doing a mini before and after at the end. So let's head into the speed paint right away. Let's go! So here we begin with the sketching slash final-ish outlines of the glass lettering. I just thought it would be way easier to just go straight into roughing out the shapes of the letters, of course looking at my reference sketch, and just going immediately into white. I technically was working on a rough up of the entire thing until I go back and finally touch up on the white outlines later on into the process. And you may have noticed the line that I had there as a guide. I do regret erasing it as I go, because that helps with letter consistency, making sure one isn't drooping down, making sure that the letters are consistently in a row. And yeah, I really wish I could have maybe had it on a second layer while I was, erasing away and adding on. But yes, the white outline, so the glass material itself, all look quite rough throughout the speed paint. I just wanted to have the shape down as soon as possible so that cleanup could be a lot easier, which I do. Like I said, I would do a lot later on into the speed paint. So with my previous glass graffiti piece, I feel like I didn't emphasize the idea of it being glass enough, or maybe rather not enough, maybe more creatively and more appealingly. Is that a word? I don't know. So this time, to really hammer home the point that this is a glass thing, I thought I would make the letters this really strange light bulb thing. So I added that little light bulb bottom part at the end. I don't know what it's called, but that part of that light bulb, it's just to get the point across that this material is a form of glass. Of course, those type of light bulbs also have that little coil thing, and I thought it was nice to have the coil go all the way around inside the graffiti piece. So you can see me here replicating that neon effect. You can see my process on how I replicated that neon glowy effect without using the neon game pass. It's just a bunch of opacity and building up that kind of hazy light color, and just going in at the end with a really strong white line, or close to white line. And here I finally start doing the refinements of the glass white outline itself. You can see I start using a low opacity brush just to give that smooth texture, and I just go in through certain spots that I think need the cleanup. I did start to get concerned about the readability of the letter A, so I do come back and revisit that and kind of cheat it a bit. You can even see in the A how it curls into the C. There's a really tight bend there, even though it's glass. But I feel like you could get away with those certain things if you have a good overall outcome. Now at this point of the process, I thought that the glass needed a lot more presence, you can say. So in another layer, I go in with white just to bolden up certain parts of the white glass itself and giving it those mild shines that you would see. So yeah, just certain spots highlighting the outline and then going in with a lower opacity to get the shine on the surface, or the reflectiveness, I mean. And I thought maybe let's exaggerate the light bulb thing even more by adding moths, and this was a little fun idea, a really nice touch at the end, having something else outside of the graffiti piece itself. Another mistake I think with my old glass graffiti piece is I did add very mild cracks, but I thought that was, I don't know, kind of a lazy way to show that this is a delicate material. So instead of just having a really typical broken glass effect again, I thought adding the moths and making it a light bulb was a lot more interesting. let's have a look at the old one, shall we? So yes, I did kind of have some clever ideas here, how I used the environment to have this fake lighting towards the glass graffiti piece. I thought that was quite fun. I still think it's quite cool, but you can see how absolutely minimal the cracks were in emphasizing that this is like a glass piece here. And yeah, there was a fun idea here, but I feel like it could have been executed in a lot more of a creative way. And now let's look at the after. Yeah, just way more like creative in scope, not as literal and basic, I think. If you want to watch how I tackled that previous glass graffiti piece, you can click the video on the screen now or check out the playlist for more graffiti stuff. Like, comment and subscribe if you want, and I'll see you all next time.